Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It's just before daylight, just after daylight, on a gray Nova Scotia morning. We've been suffering through a lot of cold weather here in Nova Scotia lately. So this morning it's only around minus 3 degrees Celsius and threatening to get up to around zero today. So I figured what better time to get out and have some coffee and maybe some breakfast here at the Overlook, man. The Overlook's one of my favorite spots that I've drifted to so far for sure. I'm looking down on a river, up on a side hill, man. This spot, somebody else had been here years ago and made a ring of rocks for a fire pit. So I found this spot in my drifting, named it the Overlook, and this morning I'm going to try and see if I can get some breakfast out of it. Definitely coffee. And I'm trying this morning something I've never tried before. So stick around and we'll see how this plays out. We'll have ourselves some nice, beautiful, relaxing time in the woods, man. Sound of that river crashing away down there is just gorgeous. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. Oh, I've kind of got it in my mind to do something a little different, but I'm not sure. I might try it and then see how it plays out. I'm thinking about setting up my tarp, right? But I don't have a lot of experience running ridge lines and whatnot. But I kind of see a spot right here that it might be possible. So I'm going to explore that option, and then we'll see how things go from there. Okay, I've set up my tarp. I'm just winging it, so please. I see videos all the time how to put up tarps, and in this case, I'm just playing, right? Just experimenting. I'm okay with my ridge line. This isn't. This is just a survival blanket too. It's not really a big tarp or nothing, but it is supposed to be waterproof, so I wanted to try that out. And yeah, just an experiment. So spare me the ridicule of doing everything wrong. I can't help it. I'm truly an idiot outdoors, and I love it. Okay, let's get breakfast and coffee on the go, man. I mean, I don't hate this, but the ground being frozen, it's making it not great for getting pegs in or anything. And this blanket only has 4 grommets in it, so not ideal. But I mean, hey, if it were windy or anything, no, they would probably be. It'd be blown on top of me if it was windy. Anyway, let's look at breakfast here and coffee. That's the next order of business. So I've got my mess kit, like I do. I'll just put that over there for now. I like that this is giving me dry area to put stuff down. I got my coffee cup, and I'm quite comfy sitting here. I get back here a little bit more so that my butt's not getting wet, and I'm good. I got my water, and here's what's completely different. This right here. I'm gonna use my pack to keep that back some. So this is something I've never ever tried before, man. This isn't the stuff sack for this, but so I received a package the other day from Mr. Mark Young, and in that package was something that I've never ever tried before, man. So with it being so close to 0 degrees here today, I thought I'd give it a try, and just for ease of use or alleged ease of use, I don't know. So what I've got here today to try, I'm gonna have to make a nice level spot to put this to. I finally have a canister stove, man. One of these here isobutane canister stoves. It's one that Mark sent me. It's pretty cool. I put it on the canister and gave it a try at home just to make sure I knew how to operate it, because I've never ever had one of these before. And I'm going to attempt to cook my breakfast on this. I'm not sure the name on this one. There is a name on it. Bali, maybe? Baligh might be the name on it. I don't know. But let's get it set up and get some water on the go for coffee. So I have not had coffee yet this morning. Assuming that little hiss when you put it on is normal. That should be basically it. Now, I'm not happy with how level my spot is, so I'm going to have to do something about that. Maybe if I put it here? There we go. That's looking better. Oh, yeah. I like that. Hopefully you guys can see that. So let's not waste any time here. My coffee kit, some oil, and water. So let's measure out my water for my coffee first. Oh, it's so nice to be out and not be freezing to death. It's been so cold, man. Where did I put the lid to that? There it is. Try not to get everything going everywhere. Now, let's just see if that's going to be stable. Oh yeah, that's going to be stable. I like that. And let's make sure you guys can see all this action. Let's get coffee going. I don't think that's going to take long to boil water. All right, let's get this show on the road. Put that off here. Put that down here. Here we go. First light on a canister stove. I'm excited. I'm going to crank that up. It's going to be loud, so I'll probably put the mic on the back on the tripod while my water's boiling and while the stove's running. It's all the way open there. Okay. Now I'll get my coffee set up. I'll stick you guys on the tripod so it's not so loud for you. Well, holy smokes, that did not take long at all. Yeah. And definitely up to a great rolling boil there. Now, first realization using one of these stoves. It's what I just did right there. I just turned it off. Now I can pour my coffee, and then when I'm ready to cook, I can just turn it back on. That's kind of cool. So I always have trouble with my stick stoves when I'm pouring my coffee. I neglect my little wood stoves, and they end up trying to go out on me or burn through all their fuel while I'm pouring coffee. This is kind of cool that I can just shut it off, pour my coffee, get that all set, and then I'll just light it back up when I'm ready to cook breakfast, man. Cool. My old kettle, man, it's been serving me well for a long time now. I've had this set for years. It was a big pot kettle frying pan, 4-person set, right? That I got years ago. Although it's got its quirks, it's got like this handle on the kettle falls off sometimes and stuff. It's still a very functional set. I measured my water, so I want to get it all in there. There we go. That was fast. That boiled water really fast, man. I'm pretty happy with that. We had snow here a couple days ago, so once again, all the trees are just covered in snow. Snow clobbered trees, man. That's what it is. Oh yeah. There we go. That is coffee. Step one complete. Shouldn't need my spoon again. I'll just put it there. I'm just gonna have a taste of the coffee and then I'm gonna put the lid on until my breakfast is ready. Oh, that's good. Mmm, that will get me through. Nice and strong, nice and hot. Now, hopefully if I put that there, it won't cool off too much while I'm cooking. Okay, let's get set up and start cooking, man. Got my frying pan here. Now, I've never cooked on one of these things. I'm imagining with how fast that boiled water, it's going to be a little tricky to control the heat, but I got this dial here. I don't know. I'm just winging it, man. Let's see what happens. I got my Bear Complex container. That little container contains everything I need for breakfast this morning. Should we be successful? I got my flipper. I didn't bring no plates or anything like that, but I have the lid for my frying pan and the lid for my kettle. I'll make do. I'll make do with what I got. All right, let's get this party started. Okay, let's get this stove going again. We'll get it on just low, hopefully. I don't know. There we go. Hopefully that's not too loud for you. This mic has a tendency to, oh, oh, what's going on there? My frying pan, oh, my frying pan didn't want to sit on there. Not very well. There we go. Just got to get them perfectly centered, I guess. Okay. Oh, let's get started. Let's turn that up just a bit. It sounds like he's struggling a little. Again, first time even trying to cook on one of these stoves, so bear with me. Whatever learning curves I encounter, I will. Don't really matter because I've got my coffee made and that's all that really matters. The rest is bonus now. I got some bacon. It's already really hot, isn't it? See if I can slow that down any at all. Hopefully the mic seeing the stove as noise and kind of canceling it out. We'll see. Hopefully it's not too annoying anyway. I think I can do just a little more heat there. I can also use this as a plate if I need to. Can't do it, I gotta have a little bit more coffee. Oh, that's nice. I think I can risk just a little more heat there. If I sit up real straight, I can see the brook running down there. What a beautiful morning. It's gray and overcast, but so quiet and nice. Not a breath of wind this morning either. Let that frizzle away and bring us back when I'm ready to take that off and put the eggs on. Okay, so I got that little stove working pretty good there. Hopefully my eggs don't stick real bad. They might. I do want them to separate from each other, and I would prefer them to be not scrambled, but I don't know I'm going to accomplish that. Bacon bits got her all stuck. I'll leave that for a minute. I think I'm going to be okay. Now, let's build the rest of my breakfast. So, I got some cheese here. My plan is to make 2 of these breakfast things, but we'll see. So I'm going to put some cheese on my wrap. I didn't bring a whole lot of cheese, I guess. I'm going to put my bacon on my wrap. I could build both these at the same time, I think. My eggs are going to be done any second. Half my bacon on this one, like so. Half my bacon on this one. That can go in there. Now, let's see if I can manage to flip this egg without completely destroying it. Ooh, I'm going to have fun cleaning this pan later. Okay, there's one egg flip. There's egg number 2 sort of flipped. I don't want to break the yolks if I can help it. I don't mind these crusty bits of egg at all. May not look completely great, but it smells really good. I get those eggs hardened up a bit, and I'll throw them in my tortillas with my cheese and bacon, fold them up, and give them a quick once over in the pan. Eggs staying off the side too far. It's not getting enough heat. This egg here is really close. Yeah, I think this egg is done. Put him right on top of that. It's gonna be done real soon. So now I'm just gonna fold this up somehow. This, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna try it like that. It looks like I'm gonna be able to get 2 of these in here, so as well make them go. Okay. There we go. Let's see how those go now. See if we can kind of crisp up that tortilla a little bit. reason that I'm very interested in these canister stoves, and I'm very grateful to have one now, is on account of all the fire bans we encounter here nowadays, right? Like, very, very often, all summer long, you're not having a fire. I opted to bring this today because, number one, the temperature it was going to be, and number two, that all the trees are snow clobbered, so getting dry wood today would not be super easy. It'd be doable, but not easy. So I just kind of thought this would be a great opportunity to bring this and give it a try. Flip this without losing everything. Oh yeah, he's crispy. I shouldn't have left him so long. Get this guy flipped. He's even better, much better. Down in there. My little breakfast wrap fried thingies. Yeah, I can probably start cleaning some of this stuff up. I'm gonna call that probably good and shut the stove off now. Ooh. See if I can fish these out and put them on my plate here. Hopefully my cheese melted. That's kind of the point. There we go. All this stuff can start to move over this way now. There we go. Okay. It feels like a good amount of gas in that canister, so that's cool too. Let's see if I can get. Let's get a taste of this on the go. That one smells a bit burnt. This one looks really good. Let's give it a try. This is my bacon, egg, and cheese in a tortilla, folded up and fried a little bit. Hmm. Hmm. Oh boy, that is really good, man. Wow, very good. Hmm. Well, sir, these turned out awesome. That canister stove works great. Never experienced anything like that before. Thank you very much, Mark. I'm just going to tuck into my breakfast now and watch the snow come tumbling off the trees once in a while. Just be surrounded by this, man. Soak it all up. Bring these back once I get breakfast done. Oh, there we go. Man, that breakfast was awesome. It was so good. Everything tastes better when you're surrounded by trees and snow, but that was really good, man. Mm. Had the lid on my coffee, so it's still nice and hot. I'm just gonna sit here, look down at the brook, enjoy my coffee, man. Pretty happy with that survival blanket. As a ground sheet, I think it's gonna work great. It was waterproof. I didn't get wet through it or anything. I'm happy that my pressic loops and toggles worked. Had the ground not been frozen, I could have probably pitched it a lot better. So, but I mean, it was workable for breakfast. And it's not like we've got weather or any reason. That was just an experiment, just a practice run. See how it would look. I don't mind it. It was pretty good. It didn't turn out exactly as I envisioned, but hey, it's functional. Oh, that's good stuff, man. My coffee today is Walmart brand, great value. It's what was on sale, man. It was like $9 for a huge tub of it. So I'll be drinking great value for a while. Pretty cheap. I always go for the cheapest workable option. Gorgeous. Oh man, you can almost feel the weight of the relaxation here right now, man. It's heavy. It's nice. Not a breath of wind out here. If it weren't for the river running down there, I would have swore that the world stopped. The odd clump of snow falling out of the trees, man. Oh, gorgeous. So nice. That's gonna go in there. Oh, what a great cup of coffee, man. What a great breakfast. Super impressed with that canister stove. Thank you, Mark. I owe Mark and Mark Young, that is. I owe Mark another round of thanks, man. I don't know. I don't know how I can thank this guy. So he did a video where he talked about me the other day, and he encouraged people to come check out my channel, man. And like I'm not a big channel. I'm here for the relaxation of it, and I'm uploading my videos because I really like filming. I love to create, man. I feel like creating things like this for me, what is what I love to do, man. So once I started doing it, I wanted to do it more and more and more, and I still want to do it more and more and more. Right? Like it's never enough. My microphone breaking there a couple videos ago, that slowed me down a bit. Got another thing going on that's slowing me down a little bit, but for me, at least once a week, video or no, I got to get out and do this, man. Be surrounded by trees. Flowing water is even better, right? Practice some bushcraft skills while you're out. Just be out here and experience it, man. Become a part of it. And I'll tell you something pretty cool happened there last week. So I also post daily videos on TikTok. You can go check those out if you're into it. Completely understand if you're not, though. But I post daily videos over there and on Instagram too. You check me out. Check out the Drifting Spore on Instagram. Excuse me, I've been posting my daily videos over there as well. And in this series of videos, it's the search for what is. And man, I've pretty well found it here this morning. To me, this is what is. This is exactly what is. But in that series of videos, when I went out, I had asked the universe before I went out to show me what is. I'm going to come look. You show me what is. And as soon as I got in the woods, man, I was following a small stream. As soon as I got in the woods, I heard something and I looked, and there was a huge pileated woodpecker at the base of a tree. And I was probably 20, 30 feet from it when I noticed it and heard it. I heard it first pecking at the tree. But it had to have known I was there. I was just moving around like I normally do, and it could care less. And to me, what that told me, and I experienced that multiple times that day, where I saw woodpeckers, I saw downy woodpeckers, I saw the big pileated woodpecker, I caught them all on video, but it was like I was just a part of this, right? Like I was just a part of nature. I was just another creature passing through to them, and they could care less about my presence or that I was there. And I was able to watch and witness them just go about their business, man, and it was pretty profound, I want to tell you. But anyway, back to what I was saying about Mark, a great deal of gratitude is flooding his way from me right now. The things he has provided me, he sent me a box of stuff. So awesome. I've been enjoying going through the stuff and using it, getting it out and using it. I'm not even close to done. And but he also encouraged people to come visit my channel, man, and the subscription rate in the last couple days has just gone wild. And I am so appreciative of that, man. He didn't need to do that. But for all of you newcomers that have just gotten here, believe me when I say that I welcome you wholeheartedly to this experience. My hope is that people might get inspired to get outside, get in the woods, right? And just sit and be quiet and experience this. Breathe it all in, man, and take it home with you. And another thought occurs to me that people who can't, they used to call them shut-ins. I don't know what the proper term is for people who just can't get out anymore. But like, if you're looking to just relax and hang out with me in the woods, by all means, man, come along. I've tried the no talking videos, and I don't, when I see no talking videos, I don't really like watching them because I can see what you're doing, yes, but I like to hear what you're thinking too, right? So that's kind of what keeps me on the whole talking videos, right? You guys let me know though in the comments if you'd like to see no talking videos as well. I'm happy to do that, but there'll be no talking, but I'll be talking to myself, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm gonna start packing up here now. All I've got left to do is pull down my tarp, put my cup in my bag, man, and head her out. Continue on with this gorgeous Nova Scotia day. Just awesome, man. Relaxation to the maximum is what this is, and that's what is. Well, there we go, folks. What an absolutely amazing breakfast up high on a hillside overlooking a beautiful stream, man. Great morning in the woods. Coffee was amazing. My first try ever on a canister stove. I'd say that was a pretty good success, man. I'm happy with that. That's an option, especially if, like, it wasn't easy to cook on, right? And I expected that. But to boil water, man, that took no time at all. That was like a 3 minute boil, I think, and it's not warm out. So, anyway, what a wonderful experience I've had out here this morning. I can walk away with my heart full of relaxation. Okay? Anyway, thank you all very, very much for joining me. I appreciate you all coming along. I really mean that, man. And I really hope to see you on the next one. And remember, folks, you will never find anything if you don't go look. Get out and have a look, man. It's worth it. And if you can't get out and have a look, then just tag along with me. I'll go looking for you. Bye for now.